I would like to give glory to my God, Father Yahweh, and to my Lord and my Savior, Lord Jesus Christ, Lord Yeshua. Okay, this is about my vision I put up called Jesus Christ Looked at Me. It was a part in there, and I didn't have a chance to put it in the other video. My sister mentioned that it was like I had a heart attack. And so, it's in the Bible. It's in Luke 21. I'm going to start at Luke 21:25 through 27. And it says, there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars. And if you watched the other video, and if you did not, I'll explain it to you. My sisters, they were fighting, and it was raining, and I was like that. It was like the rain cleansed them or whatever. And I looked up, and I noticed that the sky was weird, and there was like what I called the sun and the moon, because I didn't know what it was, but it was looking pretty weird, and there was like other planetary objects in the sky. So Luke 21:25 says, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts filling them for fear. That's the part I was talking about. My sister said that it was like I had a heart attack, and I was like, yeah, Jesus changed my heart. He came into my life, like, because she had said that she never met anybody like me who was crazy about Jesus. But yes, it's actually, that's in the Bible. It says men's hearts filling them for fear. Because what I seen, it didn't scare me, but what I seen before, like, it startled me, because just imagine you waking up one day in real life, and you go outside, and you see another planetary object, or you see stars falling, or you see a meteor falling, or you just see something that that don't belong there. But it says, men's hearts filling them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming, which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And if you watch my other video, I said it, I saw. Well, Jesus Christ, he looked at me. He was in a cloud. I seen his eyes. And it says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Now, I knew it was him. I didn't see his whole face, but I knew it was him. I have seen him before. I have seen him before, but it's not like he's always in a cloud when I see him. And I don't know, like, it says the Son of Man coming in a cloud, like he's going to come back with clouds, with power and great glory. So I just want people out there to get saved, just to, just if you don't believe in God or Jesus Christ, just ask them. Just say, hey, Jesus, is what this guy in this video saying true, or can you just let me know? Like, you don't even have to take my word for it. Just try him for yourself. Just say, he says, call unto me, and I will show you great and mighty things which thou knowest not. So just ask them and just be safe, because what's coming is nothing good. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, it scares me. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, because just imagine men's hearts filling them for fear. Like, and then when I have them, they disturb me. Like, my visions, I'm not going to lie, like, I've cried after I had some of them, because, like, they're horrible. And, like, just to know that some people will be left behind just because they don't believe, or they have the wrong idea of who God is. Some people just think that he just sit up there and just ready to judge you or send you to hell, or that he's angry and he won't forgive you, but he's not. God has shown me that he's love, because he's forgiven me for so much stuff, like, man. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't want nobody left behind, to be completely honest with you. And I know shows and movies, they make fun of being left behind, but it's honestly real, and you don't want to see what's coming. Like, you don't want to be left here. You're going to be left in a world that's just pure evil, to be completely honest with you, Like, everybody's going to turn against each other. You'll have to die. This is being real. You'll have to die or accept the mark of the beast. Don't accept the mark of the beast. So you'll just have to die for Jesus Christ, because if you accept the mark of the beast, you're going to burn in the lake of fire forever. And I know if you've never heard about Jesus Christ, or you don't believe, you might think what I'm saying is crazy, but I'm just being completely honest with you. Like, all of this is coming, and it's scary. If you look at the news, like, volcanoes are erupting in Russia. There's major flooding and wildfires in Australia. Iran is enriching nuclear materials. They say it's for peaceful purposes, but it's not true, because they've mentioned more than one time they want to wipe Israel off the face of the map. And they call America the great Satan. And now North Korea says they're doing nuke tests that targets the U.S. That was the article on Yahoo. we had what was called here something called thunder snow. It was a snowstorm last night, and it was thundering and lightning. Has anybody else heard of this? Something called thunder snow? That's not normal. You know, God is speaking to us. We had a tornado warning. It was 60-something degrees, 70-something degrees. The next day it was snowing at nighttime, and there was something they called thunder snow. It was lightning while it was snowing. Lightning while it was snowing. So it's like creation is crying out. God is really trying to get everybody's attention. So just please, just call on Jesus Christ and be saved. All can be forgiven. He's merciful. Return to him. He has paid the price to set us free. You know? So I just pray to everybody you come to know him and you give him a try. And and if you're being tested out there, I don't know, because lately a lot of people have been turning against me. Like, I thought they were my friends, but they're not really my friends. It's like, I don't know, people are just changing, man, and it's sad. And the verse I had prayed to God. He showed me this verse, and it turns out, you know, that's what started happening. If you give me a second, I don't know how many minutes I have left, so hopefully I have enough time. Okay, it's in Micah 7:5. It says, "Don't trust anyone, not your best friend or even your wife. For the son despises his father, the daughter defies her mother, the daughter-in-law defies her mother-in-law. Your enemies are right in your own household. As for me, I look to the Lord for help. I will wait confidently for God to save me, and my God will certainly hear me." I'm not saying, you know, just cut people off, but just be aware of your surroundings and aware of people. And know that if you feel alone or if people stop talking to you, it's for a reason. You know, it's not their fault. We wrestle against spirits, evil spirits, wickedness, you know. So just pray for them and just stay strong. You know, always love. Love is the greatest. So if you have any comments, please feel free to leave them. God bless.